What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today, my friends. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So today I want to take some time to talk about Tesla and why I took calls. And you can see, guys, that my calls are in the green. Was red all week long. And I just want to talk to you about sticking to a trade plan, executing, looking at the bigger time frames, and I want to walk you through everything step by step. And hopefully this can add some value to you. So if you're ready, my friends, let's step into the war zone. Hit me with a 1 if you can hear me loud and clear. Dr. D, NYC Dutch, George, what's going on? Bill, Anthony, Trading Wars Army, Wesley, Princeton, D. Robinson. Good to see you guys. All right. Okay. So let's do this. What's going on? Popcorn. Okay. So we are going to start off here with Tesla, and I'm going to go back in time. And I'm going to start off with my first call out on Tesla. And I'm going to walk you through using higher time frames and talking about what is next. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do here is let me just hop on the Twitter, and I'm going to find that old post I did on Tesla. And then I'm going to post it here. One sec if I can find it. Okay. Got it right here. I'm just going to copy that and paste it right here. All right. So this was my original post on Tesla back in October. Okay. And I had a price entry of $200.55. Okay. So that was my my area where I wanted to get long. So let's go ahead and let's talk about how to use the Fibonacci on the higher time frames. Because what you're going to see through this journey is that the higher time frames have a lot of power intraday. Hit me with a 3 if you think that makes sense. Because some people think the higher time frames don't mean anything. But the bigger money is always on a bigger picture look in the market and look with these stocks, because they can't sell millions and millions of shares in minutes. Okay. Institutionalized money needs time to enter into positions. So this is why a lot of this happens on the bigger time frames. So let's go ahead and let's look at this. Okay. So $200.55. So why did I want to use that level long? Well, let's start off from the low. So this was January 2023. So the first thing we noticed in the year was a low to high on Tesla. It hit the 50% retracement. So $159.82, and it ripped. So this is a common pattern for bullish trend is 50% and rip, 50% and rip, because the bulls in this instrument are so eager to get in. They're not even going to wait for the 618. They can't even wait. So as soon as we touch that 50, we rip. Okay. And one of the things I want to point out at this 50%, one of the powerful candles that I love to use for confirmation, I'll go ahead here and get my rectangle wherever you are, is outside bars. And I love to use the hammer bar. For some reason, I can't find it. I think there it is. Okay. So there's our hammer and there's our outside bar. Okay. So we can see, okay, one thing in trading is if you're not comfortable with just a straight up price level, you can look for the candlestick confirmation. And that's something I talk about greatly in all of my books is what do you see on the level? Okay. Hit me with a 10 if you're following me. So on the level, we see a very strong hammer bar. Let's zoom in. Look at this hammer bar and look at this outside bar. So those are your two confirmation candles that this 50% retracement is holding. And this can also be your stop loss. So as soon as we get long on these patterns, if it comes back down, we know where to get out. Okay. Because we're using those candles. Now from here, we continued. And this is where I got my $200.55 level. So removing this fib, we now take the last anchor low and move it up here. And this one lined up, guys, with 618. And then also from the furthest anchor back in January, we lined up right here, guys, with that 50%. okay? So I used 255, but you could have used any one of these fib levels, okay? The key is when we got to the fib level, what did we see? What did we see at this fib level? Well, look, guys, same thing. Outside bar. This isn't actually an advanced pattern. It's an outside bar, inside bar, which is the holy grail. Okay, so that's my pattern. That one of my custom patterns, and then this one is a nirvana, so they're the opposite. And my free indicators on the website for you guys, tradingwars.com. Okay, so we can clearly see we're holding. So now this time around here is when I started to look for my calls, because I realized the trend was already to the upside. Here's the pullback. This is where I'm looking. Now I'm going to show you guys something a step further. So we know from the weekly chart, we're in a Fibonacci sequence, and we had an inside month in November. And if you look at this chart with me, you do not, I've been talking about this for weeks. On Tesla, there is no double inside month ever. Since 2010, I guess this is the earliest we have for data on Tesla. Since 2010, there has not been 2 consecutive months of inside bars. So this month, okay, so I'm going to hit the replay here. As we were forming, I'm going to draw the high here. So let's draw the high of that inside month and the low like this. And then let's go to the daily chart. Okay, now watch this. So this is the range of the month. Okay, so we open inside. So let's stop right here. So those are 3 days. What are the odds that we break one of those white lines? Hit me with on a scale of 1 to 10. You go ahead and put it down there. On a scale of 1 to 10, what are the odds we break out of one of these white lines? So inside month, based on the monthly chart here for Tesla, we have a very high chance to break out because we've never seen it ever. So now what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm hitting my call options. Okay, so you can see, let me hop into the Discord right here. On my stock Fibonacci Lotto, you can see Tesla was the first play back early on in December. Okay, so you can see that from 618, blah, 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 up to 1070. Okay, because I'm betting that this white line is going to break. That's what I'm betting. This white line is going to break. Because nowhere in the history of Tesla has there been 2 inside months. So I'm betting this white line is going to break right here, guys. So I'm loading up in calls right here with the intention that it's going to break this line. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, sideways, pull back a little bit. Bang, right there. Okay, so today we officially pierced it. But I'm not buying calls when we break. Okay, I'm buying calls in this area below the break. Because below the break, all of this area, I'm going to get a value for the calls. I'm going to get a discount. So when we go to the hourly chart, what does that look like? Well, what it looks like is this, guys. You buy every fib. You buy every Fibonacci pullback. Look at all these fibs. You just keep buying them. Here's a pullback right here, 618. Okay, here's another one, 618, 786. You just keep loading the boat on these fibs. So what we're essentially doing here is we're taking the Fibonacci combined with the inside bar on the monthly, and we just keep adding, okay, for the break, which we got today, finally. Okay, so I have my calls are expiring tomorrow. I'm going to look at reloading into next, till the end, probably end of this month. I'll be looking for 2 weeks out or 3 weeks out as my next play, okay? Hit me with the 25 if that all made sense. And the higher time frame, the point of this conversation is the higher time frame starting from the weekly Fibonacci showed back in April the bullish action. Then when we had an inside month, it was almost a freebie that I have to take this chance that it's going to break to the upside. Now here's another thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 red candles on the monthly chart. Okay. So when you even play the color game, if you just want to forget about everything related to the stock market, you can play the color game. Okay, I've seen 4 red candles. We have an inside. Likely is the next candle is likely a green candle. You can even just play that game. So there's so many things that the larger time frames are showing you, when you combine it all, right, and you put it into a approach where you can execute, that's how you're going to make the most money. All right, guys. So my plan here with this Fibonacci Society, I have a stocks Fibonacci room. I just want, guys, 25 trades a year, maximum 50, closer to 25 of these type of setups where I'm looking at every single time frame and I'm seeing a confluence. You're not going to get a lot of those, okay? Because for all of December, from a stock perspective, I wanted to get Microsoft as well, but that never happened. It never filled me. That's the only one. Okay, hit me with the 10 if that makes sense. So if I'm getting one a month or two a month, you're only going to be around 20 to 30 trades for the year. But why not just focus on the quality over the quantity? So it's a big story you got to tell. You got to look through all the time frames. But if you can increase your win rate, would you do that? If you could look through all the time frames and get a better, higher win rate because you're combining everything, would you do that? Hit me with a 1 if yes, hit me with a 2 if no. Or would you just rather look at a 5-minute chart and go off of that? And you might think that it's an easy answer, but I'm going to show you why it's not an easy answer in this next tab right here. So here's SPY. Okay. Here's SPY. So today, even though the market is bullish, even though Tesla's up 5% on the day, there's a tradable short on SPY right here. Okay. So here's our Fibonacci from our high to our low right there. Here's our 618, tagged to 786 and rolled over. Okay. I didn't take this one today. It came in right around my cutoff at lunchtime. So it's 12 o'clock. It filled right at 12. So I didn't take it. I passed on it. But look at that, guys. Look at all of this movement on the 5-minute chart. So I'm so interested to see what you think. What do you guys think? These are going to be 100 plus trades a year, 200 plus trades a year. So everything is bullish. But what about this short right here? That short can make you 10 grand as well. You're going to have to hit it with more size, but you're going to be in and out within an hour. So let's take a poll here. Hit me with the 1 if you're bigger picture, less. Hit me with the 2 if you're more trades, smaller time frames, and you're willing to take a lower win rate. Derek Dawson, I took it. Awesome job, brother. That was a good one. So these are the things you need to consider. But the worst thing that you can do is just switch back and forth and not be consistent. All right? Because both of these are going to have huge winning streaks and potentially huge losing streaks. Okay? What's going on, Sid? Nice trade. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying, guys. So I really hope that I helped to just show you 2 different views in the market. And for me, I'm doing both. I'm always going to do both because it helps with the emotional part of trading when you're doing both. So Fibonacci Society is all swings. And then you see this one here, SPY VIP. This is all of our day-to-day, our day-to-day Fibonacci trades every single day. Okay. Don't feel discouraged if you're still figuring out where you belong. If you're bigger picture, small picture, if you can do both. It's a journey and it's a lifelong skill. Once you master this skill, you'll have it for the rest of your life. Okay. The Fibonacci doesn't change. All right. I mean, the price action, if you trade it long enough, it's the same patterns, inside bars, outside bars, same thing over and over again. So I really want to encourage you guys. If that's what you want to do, if you want a lifelong skill, if you want something you can share with your family, with your kids for the future, teach people how to invest, teach people how to risk management, to be a risk manager of your own money and not pay somebody to do that. I mean, those are great tools and great skills to have. Hit me with 11 if you agree. All right, guys. So that's it for me. And I'm going to be doing a lifetime giveaway this Sunday to the Discord. So I'm going to end the broadcast and I want to see you comment Fibonacci, okay? Or comment Tesla. All right, either one. I want to see your comments. So right now, guys, till the end of December, I'm doing a holiday sale. So my Fibonacci Power of the 618 book, which follows 46 trades, 16,000 in profit. These were just day trades. It's $100. It's on sale. Okay, so it's normally 150. It's $100, and you get lifetime access to the swing room where we do these plays like Tesla and SPY. Okay, or if you want, you can. If you want to get serious and do both, and you're able to do both, and you want to take it to the next level, then I'm doing a really generous bundle package deal. So normally, I just added this final book to my bundle deal. So now you get all 4 books. It normally comes with 4 months in the Discord for day trading, and all 4 of my books, like I said, some seminars, one-on-one with me and my indicators for life. So instead of 4 months, I'm going to make it 1 year. So you have a full year to trade. And I'm going to do lifetime to the swing. So if you really want to take advantage of that, guys, it's a pretty good deal for the holiday season. Check me out, tradingwars.com/bundle. Right? So that's it. I'm really hoping for a continuation here, but my job is done. I did the hard work in Tesla. The hard work is buying when other people don't want to do it, okay, or selling when other people don't want to do it. The rest of that is just, the risk management and protecting your portfolio and things like that. All right. So thanks so much for your time, guys. Comment below, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget lifetime giveaway this Sunday. All right. You guys take care.